Tonight, Charles Bronson is back as the vigilante Paul Kersey taking out the trash. They messed with him for a second time. It happened before in New York City. Now, it happened again. This time, he's ready. Charles Bronson in Death Wish 2. He's doing it for you. Tonight's feature presentation is a watch party with Jeff 11 Bronson and Matt Buckwell 360. Enjoy the show, which starts now.
Indeed.
Love it.
Proper introduction. Welcome everybody. Welcome Matt. Thank you for joining me on this evening for Death Wish 2.
Thank you, man. Oh, that was a great intro. I love it. I'm gonna have to play that again. Can we just have that on a loop?
I mean, I can definitely play it again. That's for sure.
Oh man, that was so cool.
As I do have a little video, as this is a Canon film, but they don't have the Canon logo in the beginning of the film, so I decided I'm going to take the Canon logo and play it for them because this was a very early sort of Canon film. It is the people behind Canon, but at this point they didn't have the logo at this point, so I'm going to quickly play their logo, which is iconic and famous in its own right.
Yeah,
that should be coming up right now.
Hey, I love it.
That's the mark of a great 80s action entertaining film. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's now officially canon, and and we're getting that electric boogaloo going now.
Oh, indeed, electric boogaloo. We're going to be breaking. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be popping and locking just like Charlie Bronson.
Going to shoot some punks tonight.
Yeah, he's going to be popping and breaking some punks' bones, man. Let's do this. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Dave. He is going to be my guest for tomorrow for Death Wish 3. So welcome, Dave.
Cool.
Thanks for tuning in. Yeah.
Nice.
We have Tapmaster in, Buckwell 360 on fire, 101 Bronson on fire.
Put it out.
Savage Zombie on fire.
We're all on fire. We're rocking.
We're all on fire. Yeah.
That was my wolf pack.
So with the first couple of viewers in, Matt, I would say this is the time for you to talk about your channel a little bit. So for people that don't know you yet, sort of if you got anything to plug that's coming up or whatever, I would say the stage is yours, my friend.
Oh, wow. Thanks. Oh, well, just a big thank you for having me on your channel. Watching this film that I've not seen for so long, and I've been watching trying to keep up with gaming on your channel, and now I'm watching movies that are probably about my age range. So like that's awesome. I feel young again. But it's no, at the moment I've got about 5 or 6 pretty exciting interviews lined up. Some of them are, one of them I'm not exaggerating if I say is like horror royalty. A big fingers crossed on that one. Some people from slasher films, some writers, comic book creators, some animators as well. Some quite big animators coming up. So those are the big things. In between that, just silly stuff with me and Al, where I make him watch terrible things, which is always good fun to see his reaction. Which he's really good. He doesn't ask me what it is beforehand. He doesn't want any spoilers. Oh, yeah. So that's really cool. Got a few watch parties lined up. Watching Flight of the Navigator in December, just like used to do at school when they bring the TV into the hall. I'm watching that with Gareth.
Cool.
So loads of things. But the big thing coming up is the interviews. I'm really excited about. Literally every day, I'm just messaging back and forth with people, trying to get it going and just trying to help them promote what they're doing really in horror. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Thanks for giving me the chance to talk about it, man.
No problem. I do this for every guest. I mean, I'm just honored for people to sort of come onto my channel and do these kind of things for me. I figure I give them a little bit of the spotlight to talk about their channel and stuff that's coming up and stuff. So yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's
Pleasure's
cool.
all mine.
I can see we're getting lots of people coming in watching as well. So got Bob McCall and Video Tasties and Mayan's there.
Bob.
Nice. All my favorite internet-based I was going to say internet-based characters then, but they're real people.
Yeah, everybody's saying hello to each other. And indeed we have Mayan. She's watching on your channel. Yeah. Hey, may
Oh,
I?
cool.
Well, that is one thing that I asked Matt before we went live because I have the where is it? The German uncut media book version right there, which is I love
Mhm.
this cover by the way. So yeah, this runs at an hour and 32 minutes. Well, an hour 31 and 55 seconds, but let's round it up to 132. And that's the same version that Matt has on Amazon Prime. So I'm assuming we both have the uncut version.
Yeah, fingers crossed. My VHS collection is very depleted now, and my DVD collection. To be honest, I think I may have. I don't think I own Death Wish anymore, but I know I used to own like a box set of them. However, because of people's influence, everything's rebuilding. I just want to show you what I got today. See if anybody's interested in it. I got this today. I couldn't resist a bit of Wings
Okay.
Hauser, the Carpenter.
Ooh, nice.
Which is, well, it's Wings Hauser. I love Wings Hauser. I need to do a Wings Hauser season like you've done with Charles Bronson, where I do like Vice Squad and Carpenter and all different things
Oh
that he's
yeah,
done.
that would be
Yeah,
awesome. I would definitely tune in for those for sure. Yeah,
that'd be cool. We should do one together. That'd be awesome.
yeah. We can message back and forth on that.
Yeah,
We can absolutely
nice.
set that up for sure. Yeah, Garrett is
Don't
here
know
for
what.
the maid scene, which unfortunately I do have the TV as small as I could possibly make it, the little TV screen, just down below right there. If I put it up, you can see it much better. But obviously, for copyright purpose, I'm going to make it as small as possible. I will have to take, no matter how small the size of the TV right there is, I do have to take this screen off for those scenes because, yeah, it's pretty rough. Pretty rough.
Yeah, we were saying before, weren't we, about yeah, of course. Of course. The Michael Winner, just such a sleazy old man that
Yeah.
it's true though. Like I didn't see one like obituary about him, not a nice one or a bad one. It was just like Michael Winner died, and it was just like is all you can think of when you think he's just like. Yeah, just like stuffing his face full of food. He's like, oh, can there be more naked women in this? It's just like, just it makes you want to have a shower. Like, so yeah.
Yeah, he definitely was a dirty bastard. Yeah.
It's a good. He's one dirty bastard. It's Michael Winner is one dirty bastard.
In a world.
In a world. Yeah, I guess that it's a good job it wasn't written, directed, and starring Michael Winner. That would have been a terrible.
I do think the written part is a little true. I think he contributed to the screenplay a little bit. I think he did some uncredited writing on it. Yeah.
Okay.
So that might explain the very lengthy rape scene that's going to come up in, I guess, about 10 minutes after we start the
I'd
film.
imagine. Yeah, that's probably the 10% that he wrote. Yeah.
Yeah, technically that is true. He's a character.
Ah, there you go. Yeah. We're all playing characters.
Man's on fire. Everybody's on fire tonight.
We're all on fire.
Oh yeah, Bob has confirmed it. It is uncut on Amazon Prime. That's good.
Cool. Good. No subtitles though, so it should be interesting.
Love the Carpenter and Vice Squad. Yeah.
Good film. Vice Squad's mad. Oh, okay, Gareth. Now put your tick next to your name.
Carpenter DVD version is a bit more gruesome than the UK video.
Just throw that one away now. What does it say?
Jumping in and out across the board.
Yeah. Okay.
The older I get, the more I relate to Michael Winner.
You don't look like him though, Dave. That's the main thing.
That's a good thing for
God. Yeah, thank God. Yeah.
And then my regular talking movies live stream series collaborators here, Eastwood for Life, and well, one of them anyway, one of the two. Hey Carlos, how you doing, sir?
Awesome.
What's the Wings Hauser movie where he shoots at his utility bills?
Ooh,
yeah, what's that one?
That sounds like I don't know. That sounds like a beginning of a joke.
The whole world is a stage, indeed.
Ooh. I thought that was the name of the Wings Hauser film. Then I was like, I'm so confused. Doesn't take much.
Yeah, is it the title? Well, I can't check because I have my phone recording the TV and the iPad recording me, so I have literally no technical devices right now.
Well, I've got the film on mine. Let me see. Wings Hauser. And the good thing about Googling or looking for, there's not many people called Wings.
That is true.
Gonna name my firstborn child Wings. Let's see. Not Tales from the Hood. Road to Revenge. Oh no, that's Gareth's favorite Road to Revenge. That's Champagne and Bullets. So Get Even.
Champagne and Bullets, yeah.
Get Even. I don't know. He's done so many. I didn't realize that because I mainly stayed in the 80s and early 90s with Wings, but he's done a lot.
Yeah, he's been in so much stuff. I even remember him from an episode of the A-Team, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's in a Freddy's Nightmares. I saw him pop up on a Freddy's Nightmares because they're on Tubi now. Yeah. LA Bounty. The Carpenter, obviously. Got a solid 4.9 on IMDb. Interesting. The Siege of Firebase Gloria? No. LA Bounty. Reason to Die? I don't know. It could be anything. I don't know which ones he... I'm never going to be able to find that out. Where does he shoot his utility bills? I do not know. Sounds good though. I know the feeling.
Yeah. We're gonna have to do some research and find out what film that is.
Yeah, it's a cost of living crisis movie. We're all in it.
Yeah, Pat Master going on sort of back and forth between your channel stream and
I get it now. Oh, thanks, man. That's fine.
This one is from your stream, and this one is from my stream. Yeah.
Right. I'll stay on Jeff's. Is fine. Stay on Jeff's, man.
Michael Myers has confirmed it for us. That is
Road to Revenge.
Yeah.
Nice.
Same movie where he nearly takes a guy's head off with a throwing dart. Yeah.
Lovely.
Mike is here, the real fifth Beatle.
Hey, Mike. What did you think of the new Beatles song? Do you like it? I loved it.
I haven't heard it yet.
It's a lovely little song. It's you know, it's just a lovely song. For me, it's like a lovely little song about friendship. It's just really nice. Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah.
I'll have to give it a listen.
Yeah. I waited though. I waited until I could get it on single. I was like, when's the... Because I'm more of a Paul McCartney fan than I am Beatles fan.
Yeah.
So
probably same for me.
Like, yeah. So I waited, I ordered it, and then I didn't listen to it anywhere. I just put it on like a 45. And I actually got quite emotional, which I wasn't expecting to. Yeah, it was lovely. Especially when you hear Ringo's voice, and it's like his voice now. And it's got that kind of Johnny Cash hurt kind of feel to it, you know, where you're like, your heart just goes. Speaking of destroying people's hearts and other bodily parts.
Oh, yeah, and some other bodily harms. Let's play Death Wish 2. He's doing it for you, as the trailer said. So if you're ready, we are going to hit the play button on about 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Oh, I got a very loud MGM line. Got to turn the volume down.
Oh, I was thinking, those pesky lions. Oh, I've got some buffering, so that's great.
Oh,
come on. Oh, there we go. Where are you? How many seconds in are you, Jeff?
I'm now on the Charles Bronson credit, which is 25 seconds in.
Oh, damn it. What's going on? I feel like I'm cursed tonight with this. I'll have to watch it through your screen. I know why. I know what's happened. I think it's on my television downstairs. I've cast it to my television downstairs, maybe.
Ooh, yeah, that's not good.
No. Oh, man. There we go. I'm back.
Quickly pause it.
I'm back.
I'm at the
that's all right.
Gardenia credits, which is at 53 seconds.
53 seconds, right. I'll be with you shortly. Oh. 51, 52, 53. Let's go.
There we go. Sync up.
JD Cannon.
JD Cannon. Hey, in a Cannon film, this is double the Cannon.
Oh. Yeah. He's the Cannon. He's the guy. Lawrence Fishburne the third.
No, who's that?
I know, the third.
That boy's got no career.
I know, yeah, we'll never hear of him again. I like that his daughter's called Robin Sherwood. I wonder if that's a stage name. Because it's like Robin of Sherwood, isn't it? Oh,
yeah,
Jimmy Page. Yeah.
Jimmy Page, yeah, he did the music.
Yeah, nice.
He was apparently a neighbor of Michael Winner, and they were good friends. And as a favor, he did the score for this film.
You know, Robbie Williams bought Jimmy Page's house, and in the US, I think. So yeah, maybe he was Michael Winner's neighbor as well for a while.
Yeah, love the new Beatles song.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we just started. We're now at the executive producer credits.
Yeah.
About 2 minutes in at this point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Yoram and
10 minutes from Penny Lane.
Menachem Golan.
Menachem, yeah, the two Israeli
nice.
cousins. Yeah.
Penny Lane. Oh no, I'll get you taken down if I start singing. Not for copyright, just for the quality of the singing.
Yeah, we can have that. Johnny Cash Heard is a great song. Yeah.
Yeah, man, breaks my heart, that song.
And here's the poor mate who is he doesn't have much time left in this film.
No, not long for this world. Yeah,
Knowing Me, Knowing You with Alan Partridge, where Alan shoots a guy who was an obvious Michael Winner clone. No, I haven't, but I do want to check that out now.
There he is. He's over my shoulder there, Alan Partridge, to my right,
yeah.
On my wall. Oh, yeah.
Want to purchase the Beatles record player. The new one, yeah.
Oh, I've not seen that.
Not seen a Death Wish film in years, but do like Charles Bronson.
I'm the same, John.
If you didn't, you would be in the wrong place, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I say, I think I may have watched them all pretty close, back to back, maybe one on TV, and then got the DVDs years later and caught up and watched all the others. Because there's the really silly one, isn't there, with the sort of massive houses exploding in the... is that the third? I can't remember.
I think that's number 3 that's coming up tomorrow with
Dave. He's lucky guy watching that. That's such a OTT film.
Yeah, that's so over the top. It's so entertaining. It's definitely the most entertaining of all the Death Wish films. Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
You missed Garrett's 3. Oh, that was a good one with stuntman Jack Gill. Told some great stories. He worked on a lot of great projects that I didn't even realize. But yeah.
Yeah, I watched a bit of that while I was doing doing some work at the same time. That it was really interesting.
Yeah,
he was cool.
Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite soundtracks as well, Carl, for a Bronson film. I do like the Death Wish 1 soundtrack by was it Herbie Hancock?
Oh right, cool.
But I think this Jimmy Page score sort of tops it for me.
What a group of people to be able to get. It's just literally just people that Michael Winner knows, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, could mate, do some music for me. Free. Do it free. And I'll take you out for a meal. And then he probably wouldn't take them out for a meal.
See, this is why I got great UK guests on, because I could never do a Michael Winner impression.
I don't know why I can do it. I just always found it because he used to do an advert for I think Windows as well. Not like Windows 98, but like actual Windows.
Yeah.
And he was just like, but it's safe style UK Windows. And he was like, no, fuck off.
So you got me for the Bronson impression, you got Matt for the Winner impression.
No dice. I can't do it because I always sound like too much like a surfer dude when I do Bronson. Like, no dice, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Well, look at these punks already.
Oh yeah, here they are. One of them is
what's that kind of
very young Lawrence Fishburne.
What's that kind of jacket called that he's got on? Is it called like a members club jacket or something? Those kind of little
Bronson wears. I think so. Yeah.
I think I had a blue one of those when I was a kid. I didn't know I was being cosplaying Charles Bronson.
Here we go. He's still running at age, what is he, 62, 63 in this film?
Yeah. There's hope for me. Let's go, man. I'll stick you, punk.
Yeah, he dodges it and then uses the cardboard box.
Yeah, the cardboard box factory that's always nearby.
Yeah, in every action film.
Yeah.
Where's my wallet?
Oh, I need to see When Evil Lurks. I've got that on my list to watch. People say it's really, really good. Yeah, I've heard so many people. So many people saying it's good.
Wasn't Jimmy Page and Mark for Death too? I don't remember that at the moment. It could be.
Speaking of musicians,
wait. I think he's confusing it with Jimmy Cliff, who did the song on the Mark for Death soundtrack, the Jamaican reggae song that Segal also does a vocal in that song.
It's weird when musicians turn up as actors in things as well. Like I watched Dejalo recently. I think it was Dejalo. I can't remember now. And Johnny Rotten turned up in it.
Oh,
not Johnny Rotten. Sorry, no. Yeah, Johnny Rotten. Oh. Yeah, Johnny Rotten. Yeah.
I was going to say I've seen quite a few Giallos, but I haven't seen that one. I think so.
It was weird just to see him pop up. Totally killer.
Totally killer. Yeah, I still need to check that out as well. I've heard good things about it.
Is that the 80s one? Is that the time travel one? No.
I think so. It's the Amazon Prime film, isn't it? It's also on Prime, okay. I think. Yeah.
I'm rubbish. The thing is, if a new film comes out, I'm not going to talk about it straight away. I'm going to wait 6 months to talk about it when everybody's fed up of hearing about it. So, like, I'm never going to be that kind of channel where I get millions of people watching because I was there.
You jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah. That's not me, I'm afraid. I'll be like, have you heard of this thing? It's called, Death Wish 3. It's like in 2025.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They did pretty much copy the score for Death Wish 3, where Jimmy Page apparently did return. But from what I've heard, they just got his music back, not him, Jimmy Page, the person, to compose it. So they got somebody else to use his tracks and add a little bit to it and stuff. But yeah, pretty much recycles the Death Wish 2 score. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like Johnny Cash. I do like me some Johnny Cash. Yeah.
Man in Black.
And Mike and Dave are live on Friday night, so tomorrow you can witness Dave watching the carnage that is Death Wish 3 on my channel, and on Friday you'll be on Mike's.
All Dave, all the time. He's going to a lot of running in this film already. He's going to be knackered by him.
Oh, boy, I think they're going to go into the house now. I'm going to have to take the TV off in a few seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Going to have to pay attention now.
Yeah. He's got those cool sunglasses on that I always wanted when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, those do look pretty cool. I could probably do with a different shade of color. I'm not much of a fan of pink, but yeah.
It was those kind of sunglasses. They were also, they could double a little bit as Geordie LaForge from Star Trek. Excuse me. Where's my cough button? Oh, I don't have one.
There we go. They ring the doorbell, and she goes to open the door.
Oh man,
who is it?
You just get to the point where the people who get assaulted and killed have a very tenuous link to to Charlie, because everybody loves dies.
Yeah, well, poor daughter, because this is the second time that the daughter is going to be raped in this film.
Yeah,
she was raped, of course, in the first one. Yeah.
Oh my word! It's a bit Clockwork Orangey as well, isn't it? In that sense, where horrible. It's just such a weird period of time. I think it really is, that sort of late 70s, early 80s. Last House on the Left, Night Train Murders, I Spit on Your Grave, Death Wish, Clockwork Orange. And like I said to you before, I think a lot of that is reaction to Vietnam and the not being able to process and understand the sort of dehumanization of the things that happened during that conflict. And I think a lot of that bled into films. It's a bit like now, you know, everything now that's coming out now is sort of a response to COVID. There's so many films that are about, you know, either COVID or before COVID or what happened after it. But this was a really weird time, wasn't it, for that kind of thing?
Yeah, indeed.
But you have to do something really bad for the revenge to be justified. You know,
that's the thing. From one hand, I can see like they have this very extensive, sort of very brutal and violent rape scene, because you are going to be rooting for Charlie in the end, because you're going to be like, oh, these guys really need to get, because look what they've done to this poor mate. But on the other hand, I'm like, well, I get that that's the sort of the message, that you really want to get the audience on Charlie's side and you want the audience to hate these guys, but you could have done it in a bit of a shorter time span. I mean, instead of like, this goes on for like 5 or 6 minutes, you could have done it in like 2 or 3 maybe, and have the same effect.
I totally, yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Because the argument with "I Spit on Your Grave" is that she's assaulted for about, I think it's like 24, 25 minutes, and then the actual revenge part is justified and super violent, but not. Some people say not as long as it should be. But like, how do you judge that? It's really, it's but it's really hard to watch.
Well, I definitely can't put the TV back on. I thought this was going to cut to a different scene, but I'm thinking of the uncut version. It's going to go on now for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, for sure. And I think watching some of these I remember them as a kid, and obviously they're shocking in a different way as a kid. You're just like, what the hell is this? Like, what am I watching? But, jeez.
Oh. Something happened. Did I drop out or did you drop out?
I don't. I think it was you. You went for a second or so.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Things have been weird with the Wi-Fi, and I noticed that earlier when I was watching Gareth's stream, I was having to refresh it all the time. But
yeah, well, I thought it was mine before because of the virtual background, but it just turns out I can't use virtual backgrounds. my computer just goes nope.
Yeah.
I mean, like, literally, my computer is being held together.
Geek Ekin Gaming.
Oh, hey.
Welcome.
Hey. Welcome.
Well, you picked the right one to start with curiosity, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can, then the next one.
Yeah, this is definitely not a film feminists should watch.
No, and it gets more like kind of cartoony, I think, as the series goes on, like a lot of them. So you get goes less gritty and more kind of over the top, like we said before about the third and fourth ones.
Yeah.
So if you can get through some of these moments, then the rest of it's fun.
I think now, they're coming home. Yeah. Let's see what Rosario has for dinner. I hope it isn't rape.
Oh, gee. Yeah, it's like he must start feeling like this is just following him around at this point.
Yeah. I do think you're going to see the maid naked one last time at the end of this scene, so I'm going to have to hover my finger over the finger to remove it right in time.
Yeah, even Charlie can't fight off all these guys.
Well, he puts up a good fight to start with, but then he gets overpowered. Yeah.
He needed some help from 101 Bronson, I think.
Definitely. Oh, there she is, naked. Yeah.
Oh,
the TV away.
It does remind me of Clockwork Orange, this kind of, because it's so enclosed in the room, and I guess the decor isn't a million miles away from the same as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Like shag pile carpet and what have you. Shag pile carpet, I don't know why people thought that was a good idea, especially in bathrooms as well.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. That offends me. Shitty van.
Had this coming already? Papa, watch that one with Dawn. Which one was that? 10 to Midnight. Yeah, that's true. Dawn did do a watch party, that one.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, and Dave is of the opinion that Death Wish 3 is the greatest movie ever made. And it's, in a sense, I have to agree with him. It's just so ridiculously fun. It's
well, I can't argue because I was trying to argue that Halloween 3 is one of the greatest films ever made, and people were just like, "Well, give me some reasons why," and I was just like, "Because it's awesome." Like I couldn't break it down. Like, I know that it has things. What's the word? It has flaws. It's not like the perfect film, but it's so much fun, and I think
it is fun.
Yeah, Death Wish 3 is the same. It's just ridiculous and fun.
Because it's so much fun, Jan. Get it? It reminds me of Tarantino when he did that interview.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. My guy.
Yeah, that's true. There was a game for the Commodore 64 for Death Wish 3. It was brilliant and very violent. Yeah, I think Garrett's tried to play that on his channel a couple of times.
Do you think Charles Bronson ever played it?
That would be very cool if he did.
I reckon no.
I doubt it.
Yeah. He never even.
More rape. Well, TV gone, be gone.
Oh yeah. Jeez.
Now the poor daughter is getting it for the second time in her life, and the last time.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
I think you look at this is your Michael Winner sensibility all over. I think somebody posted. I can't remember whether it was on earlier on, or somebody posted about Michael Winner, some funny like Michael Winner stories. I don't know whether we've got to it yet in the comments.
I think that's coming up. Yeah. Oh, I'm way behind. Shit, I have to catch up a little bit. As much as I love the violence in Bronson's movies, the rape scene in Death Wish 2 was too much or went on too long. Yeah. Especially in the uncut version. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dave loves your Michael Winner impression. Yeah, I gotta say it's pretty funny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave. You sexy man. It also doubles as, and then you might not get this one, Jeff, but like Steptoe and Son. I don't know if you know. So, he's like, you dirty old man. It just goes a bit in that direction. Harry H. Corbett for your older demographic. Dirty Weekend. Yeah,
I haven't seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shit film, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it wasn't members only jackets.
Members only.
He's like Usain Bolt.
Yeah. Did I say? What did I say? I didn't say members jacket, did I? Something else.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, the clothing brands.
Yeah.
Ah, the clothing brands called. Right. Okay. Yeah. Members only. Yeah. I definitely had. I don't know if it was that, but it was that style. As a kid, I thought I was the bee's knees.
No, everybody's welcome here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, just like me, Anne says. Yeah.
Pull up a chair. Pull up a chair. Warm your hands by the fire of.
Oh, that's because
Charles
we're
Bronson's
dual swimming.
Anger. Yes. Watch it on Jeff's channel.
That's because we're dual swimming.
I only made it on mine because I wanted to make a cool thumbnail.
Well, that is a pretty cool thumbnail that you chose, I must say. Yeah.
Thanks, man. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get
one
better.
of the original posters. I do love that poster. I think that's the one that we have right there, just below me there.
Yes, yeah. Well, what I was trying to do was like put a wall in behind it, and then have it look like me and you were in the cast. And then you did that for you did that in the trailer as well, like that we were watching. So perfect synchronicity.
Stay a while. Stay a while. It's lovely here, indeed.
Yeah, the water's warm and lovely. Stay.
Now I can put the TV back on. Hopefully, I think that's it for the nudity for this one. Well, I think there's a little bit coming up much towards the finale, I guess, but just have to remember that. Michael Winner made some great movies with Bronson, yes, but I disliked him when he was in public with young women, and it looked way too young for me. Yeah, borderline creepy, indeed.
I should have worn a white wig and done the whole thing. Have
a big cigar, yeah.
Like, what are you saying about me?
That Fish 2 has the most diverse gang. Yeah, that's true. There's black people in there, white people, yeah.
Yeah. God, so woke. God.
Probably the most woke film I watched on this channel.
That always makes me laugh. It's just a way of highlighting that you're old, I think. So it's like are you watching?
I'm watching it on my TV, which is right in front of me. But I got the camera that's recording it right there. It's my phone, and I got my iPad that's a separate camera feed recording me, so to speak. And Matt is watching it on Amazon Prime.
I am. I've got a little tablet situation over here. the way that Martin Scorsese would love me to watch it, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Or any film, he's a big fan of watching things on your phone.
Yeah. I told you, man, everything I know. Yeah, of course, the cops are useless, as always in these 80s films.
Yeah, they suck.
It's often happened in New York. Yeah, that's right. My wife and daughter were followed home from the market by a couple of muggers.
Muggers.
The police, they got a very good description of the muggers too, but it didn't do any good.
But the weird thing is about the cops in all of these being so useless that often it's someone like Halloween 3 or something like that. Often it's like a doctor or an estate agent or a lawyer who takes the law into the hand and sorts this situation out, or an architect. it's
Yeah, well,
never.
even if you look at giallos, I mean, how many times in giallos do you have a musician that's solving the murder or whatever instead of the
Yeah, like
cops?
in a rock band or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and here's the very tactful LAPD. Is this your daughter, Mr. Kersey? Just revealing the body.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah, of course. And he's highly emotional now. He's in an emotional state. Might not be able to
got
tell, but he
insulted in
is.
Death Wish 3 didn't have good things to say about Winner. Yeah, that's true. I think in Death Wish 3 there was even one of his girlfriends or one of his sex slaves, I guess. She was one of the rape victims there. Yeah.
Oh, man. It's strange that those obituaries weren't complimentary. So, yeah, Star Trek glasses from that guy. Jody LaForge.
In the heated debate, oh yeah, I've seen this one before. Before we did the stream, I did a little bit of research. In the heated debate, I've seen this on YouTube. Yeah, she said she hopes Winner gets sodomized one day. It was so funny. It was. I just love how exactly like Matt does the impression. He was sitting there like all smug like in his chair with his big cigar. Yeah.
Oh man. We don't want to see that though. I don't even want to have the visual of that in my head. Get out of my head.
Yeah, hit the likes on both channels. Indeed.
Oh, thanks, May. Thanks, Mayan. Thanks, Queen Mayan. Congratulations on your recent anointment.
Never understood why anyone thinks I Spit is exploitative. Yeah. It's the most unsexy film ever, and as horrible as it should be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's if anyone finds that sexy, they need to seek help. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, it's definitely the dirty. It's the most grindhouse sort of Death Wish film of all of them. Yeah.
And he's still healthy enough and fit enough to kind of do something about it.
Yeah, indeed. Now, apparently, by this film, Michael Winner said, well, if he's to be believed anyway, but he said that Bronson did some surgery before this film to make himself look a bit younger. But then there's other reports that say that he did that for 10 to Midnight, which was the film he did after this. So somewhere in between this one and the other one, he had some nip tuck to his face. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought you meant like a heart surgery or something.
No, like actual, sort of plastic surgery.
All right. I'll have to get I'll get the name of his surgeon, then I'll He was doing all right chopping those logs though.
Yeah, some people did have carpets on the walls, yeah.
That's weird stuff, man. They used to have them in bathrooms, big pink shag pile carpets, disgusting.
Halloween 3 is incredible, but it doesn't have the mail order Wildie, which Bronson does have in Death Wish 3.
True. Maybe we should watch them both back to back, double feature. What is it about the third film in a series? Like I love Nightmare on Elm Street 3 as well.
That's probably my second favorite after the original. Yeah,
I love it. Hypnosil.
Bronson didn't need to play Death Wish 3 for real. Yeah, that's true. That's a reference to the game. Yeah.
He played for real. Yeah. Hey.
The daughter's attacker died. Yeah, which one? Because there's a couple. You mean the one that actually, did the physical, violent sexual act, if you will?
I wonder what the intro to the game was like. I bet it wasn't the same as the first 10, 15 minutes of the film.
No, probably not. I think he just started right away with shooting a couple of punks in New York City, I think.
Yeah. The RoboCop game was good as well, man. I remember shooting someone through a dress on the original, like on my Amstrad. Yeah, that was a tricky one to do.
Yeah, I have to check out that new one that they're bringing out. I think it's out now at this moment. There's a new RoboCop game out. I have to pick that up. Looks good. Looks actually really good.
Yeah. Fair comment, Mayan. Fair comment. Yeah, I think the third one is more fun.
Oh yeah, that's said something about a scene I can't watch this. Yeah, this is. Luckily we're past it now, but that was a pretty rough scene. The R scene. R means revenge. Well, not for Michael Winner.
No. It worries you.
Yeah, my dad was watching this movie when I was a kid, and I happened
to catch a
glimpse of it. Yeah, she was talking about this. What was the day before yesterday on the Messenger of Death stream I did with Rob? Yeah, she talked about it, and I did say it was probably this one. Yeah.
We've all got those films, haven't we? Those ones where we caught a glimpse of something and we weren't sure what was going on. I think mine was a Cronenberg film. It might have been Dead Ringers. It might have been. There was a moment in it. I don't remember which one it was actually. Maybe Videodrome. It might have been Videodrome.
Oh, Videodrome, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 10 seconds of it I watched as a kid, and I couldn't sleep.
I probably had that with the Terminator, to be honest, because I watched the Terminator when I was at a very young age, and I remember, when Arnie gets his eyebrows singed and he looks very creepy without the eyebrows. I was like, damn, that's a scary guy.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say the sex scene, because when a lot of those, like, say for instance Beverly Hills Cop or Terminator, they'd take the sex and the swearing out and put them on TV, and then my mum and dad would think they'd be perfectly fine for me to watch. Then I'd borrow the video from somebody else, put them on, and they'd be like, "We're taking that right off."
Yeah.
They were like one of the last people like I knew to get in the area because we weren't very well off or anything. So we were one of the last people to have a VHS player in like our area, and they were regretting it instantly with some of the stuff that people were lending us.
I mean, can you imagine getting a bundle of VHS tapes? One of them is like Death Wish 2 or whatever. Yeah. You get like Spit in Your Grave and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, I think me and Al are going to be watching Cannibal Holocaust, and I can just about get through these, but animal stuff I find really hard. I even find animal things where it's just sad. Like if I've never watched Marley and Me, or when I was a kid, Benji was a hard film to watch.
Making sure Geek Game was able to enjoy the movie, not expecting the movie would be shown there. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mayana's you can just about see it there. It's a little queen emoji.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so pleased.
Yeah, definitely. I think you will get over it, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously that's
Yeah. Yeah. It's
yeah, that
it is. Yeah, it's just one of those, isn't it, where it's certainly of its time. Now having said that, in things, I think sometimes it's just a race to who can do the most over the top thing, whether it's something like a Serbian film or some or Martyr. I believe Martyrs is a good film, but like I think sometimes people they don't even like it as a film as much as just use it as a badge of honor to say they've seen it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And like I'll try and give anything a chance, but if I've got a rough idea of what that is going to be something that's going to really upset me, then I'm not going to watch.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It's just common sense.
The facial surgery I thought made him look older. Well, it definitely aged him in when you look at films like The Evil That Men Do, and even the one we did on Monday, which was Messenger of Death. I think it definitely on the long run sort of aged him up a little bit towards the middle to late half of the 80s. But yeah, if you look at Death Wish 2 and 10 to Midnight, I mean, this is supposedly the point where he had the surgery. I can't really tell the difference between this Bronson and the one that was in Death Hunt, for example, which was 81.
Yeah, he doesn't look like, say, when people have Botox now and then you can't recognize them.
Yeah, it's not like Sly Stallone nowadays compared to Stallone in the 70s. Let's put it that way.
Exactly, yeah. The the guy who they found who looks just like Charles Bronson. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, Robert Bronzy. I think his name is Robert something else, but they call him Robert Kovacs or Robert Bronzy. So yeah.
They just found him, didn't they? Is he like Italian or Spanish or something? They just found him.
I think he's Hungarian.
Oh, Hungarian, right? Okay, I got it. And yeah, it was one of those where it was. I was watching a little documentary about it and like how a whole cottage industry has popped up around this guy, but he doesn't. He's had to learn to act and speak English.
Yeah.
But luckily, Charles Bronson wasn't doing like massive monologues, was he?
That's true. Very true. Yeah.
We should try and get him together, write a script, and you could make Death Wish, the next Death Wish, the next generation.
Well, it's funny you mentioned. I don't know if he's ready to announce it yet, but I might be doing a project like that already with somebody who's in the
Oh,
chat.
oh, cool! Like a fan film.
Yeah, we're trying to do
Oh,
a sort
cool.
of Death Wish versus Dirty Harry sort of film.
Oh wow! Oh, that's awesome. Because some of these fan films that I have that I've reviewed or I've given money to, I'm not kidding. They're better than a lot of the films that they're kind of a fan of.
Yeah, we're sort of. I mean, we're trying to do sort of like let's write a script together, like throw some ideas in there, and then yeah, we might do an audio play or whatever. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out, but that looks. It sounds interesting. I'm really down for it. So should be some fun. What's this then here? Winner did have a good site there. There was a chat show where he was on and where a host brought a couple of lesbians on just to ridicule him, and Winner called him an asshole.
Oh, wow. I guess nobody's all bad. Nobody's all good.
Yeah, those side of scenes, yeah.
Yeah, that's a very different scene.
Definitely don't watch a Lucio Fulci film. Then that's all I'm saying.
I would say this is a very different scene than the way it looks in, say, I Spit on Your Grave. Like in that one, it doesn't feel like there's any salacious male gaze kind of approach to it. It's more like these men have become animals. Whereas in this, I think it's more like I can't help but think it's just Michael Winner perving.
Absolutely. I think that's pretty much been confirmed by everybody that worked on the Death Wish films with him.
Right.
Either as his assistant or something. I think even in the third one you have Alex Winter, who has a small part in the third one.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
I think even he spoke out against Michael Winner's behavior on set. So yeah.
He's a really cool guy. I had a good chat with him actually a couple of years ago, and I never recorded it though. I didn't record it, but he was really, really open to chatting about anything. But I was just chatting away about Bill and Ted for ages.
Of course, yeah.
I was just like,
you believe in Jesus? Well, you're going to meet him. Well, that scene is coming up in a short while.
Nice.
Anyway, Carlos, you take care. Have a good night. Good evening. Yeah, I would imagine there's no way that the uncut version would be on TV back in the 80s. No way.
Yeah. So I'd imagine that if I have seen this on TV, which I think I've only seen the first one, and then I wouldn't have seen that.
The stomach vagina scene. What's this in reference to again? Can scroll back far enough. So, I'm missing a lot of comments. So, oh yeah, definitely don't watch Dario Argento's opera if you're not a fan of eye trauma. Like I said, don't watch a Fulci film and don't watch opera. Yeah.
Yeah, I like opera. It's a good film. The thing is, because I will wear contact lenses, I touch my eyes a lot. I'm kind of an eye friendly person. It doesn't bother me as much as I'd imagine it does other people. I have an eye condition as well. I can't see out of this eye, so it's like it doesn't. It's really weird. I'm very, I don't know what the word is, just comfortable around eyes. Whereas for other people, like my friend, if you go too close to him with your finger like this, he gets really freaked out.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, there's not too much things that sort of make me sort of wins or something with films, because I know at the end of the day with films it's fictional and obviously it's stage and stuff like that. But you know, when you get to Lucio Fulci's zombie flash eaters and you have to see where Splinter goes into the eye, that's sort of where I go like, that's a little too much for me. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think that with a low budget film as well, sometimes it's harder to tell yourself it's just a movie. Whereas with a big movie and it's big and glossy and the things are slightly ridiculous, you're like, it's just a movie. It doesn't bother me, and anything can happen.
Yeah.
That's why I think I Spit on Your Grave is. I heard about that. The animal. Oh, sorry. I'll...
You believe in Jesus. There's the scene. Yeah, because he's wearing the cross. And he says, "You believe in Jesus? Well, you're gonna meet him."
Say hello.
There we go.
You got like a little man bun going on there as well, aren't you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. I'm kind of tempted, but I'm not sure if when we're reviewing it, I'll have to watch the full thing really to kind of discuss it properly, even though I don't particularly want to.
Vincent Gardini went up against both Paul Kersey and Audrey II. Who's Audrey II?
Oh, the Little Shop of Horrors.
Ah, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I had to think about. I had to really rack my brain. Then I was just like,
They need to ease off the close-ups with the Charles Bronson look-alike. It only really works from a distance. Yeah, that's true. If you do get really up close, you can definitely see differences between him and the genuine product, if you will. But
right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys should make a fan film for sure. Matt is a world-renowned author, you know.
If it's about 5 or 6 pages long, I can do it, man. Oh, thanks, mate. That's really kind.
We can definitely do a short or something. We can always work something out. I'm
always
down
do you know, last time I wrote something until this year, you'd have been about 6 years old. So it was literally about 20 odd years ago when I last wrote something, and then I wrote something this year because of just meeting loads of cool people on all the people that are in the chat mainly, and just getting me back into wanting to write again. So yeah, man, let's do it.
Yeah,
let's
awesome.
write. Let's
That's
do
awesome,
something.
yeah.
Let's do a short video because I can do it. I can write, but I can't film, edit, do special effects or any of the things that make films. Zombie
I will be fine. We'll definitely work something out. Yeah, definitely avoid that if you don't want to see eye trauma. Yeah. I just want to say hi, Larry. The
hey,
horror cat
Larry.
in the house. Yeah.
Vote
and he's
for
watching on
Larry.
your channel. Oh yeah,
thanks,
indeed.
Larry. Vote for Larry. A vote for Larry is a vote for Larry.
Ah, yeah, Videodrome, of course.
Videodrome. Oh, we thought, that might have been the moment that scared the hell out of me when I was a kid.
And I'm almost caught up with the comments, thank God. Oh, I do want to point out in this scene, you have in the background, I think it's past now, or maybe you see it again. So you have the guy standing there in front of the theater sort of thing. You see a poster for the Clint Eastwood film, Every Which Way But Loose, or Any Which Way You Can.
Right Turn, Clyde.
Right Turn, Clyde, that's it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has passed. I think we just missed it, but it was definitely there in the background.
Oh. Is that bar called Swearingen's Bar? Wow. Do you ever watch, was it not Dead? Was it called Deadwood? Deadwood.
The TV show?
Yeah. It was Al Swearingen, wasn't he? And I think there's a bar there called, I think it was called Swearingen's.
I was going to say, I've seen like a handful of episodes. I haven't seen the full show
good,
yet.
Man.
But...
Yeah, it's good. 80s man bun. He did. Bun, yeah. Yeah. He got sent to got sent to hell. But then he's saying the opposite though. He's saying he's going to go to the pearly gates.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you write Jason versus Pack of Wolves Battle for the Woods, please?
Oh wow! I that sounds like something I could put in an AI. Yeah, that sounds cool though. Jason versus a Pack of Wolves Battle for the Woods. That does sound amazing, actually. A werewolf Jason. Cool. Yeah, that sounds because you've not done that yet. Yeah. You should be writing that, Nate. That sounds amazing, man.
Indeed, I would definitely buy that for $1.
Yeah,
as they would say in RoboCop, I'd buy that for $1. Just happy I've been nominated. Yeah, vote for Larry.
If Larry's not going to say it, we're going to say it.
Love how there's no real plot. Bronson just won. Oh wait a minute, there's going to be boobs there. Wait, I'm gonna have to take the screen off.
I love the fact
show
that
all the violence, but YouTube can't handle nipples or boobs. Yeah.
It's like the opposite of getting excited for nude scenes. It's like when nude scenes come on, I'm going to take it off the screen. the guys, and a lot of the guys who are in these things are wearing things that look like golfers wear now.
Yeah.
or Rodney Dangerfield. Look at that van, man. That's like a proper wood paneled.
Yeah.
Griswold kind of. He looks cool in a hat though.
That's where I recognize him from, Bob. Thank you. That's why you're on. Yeah, he was in Sun Impact in the opening scene there with Clint. Yeah. That's true.
I mean, look at this. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I definitely can't show this. Yeah, that's true. I think he's also in Full Metal Jacket. I think you're right there.
Take some of that.
Okay, I think we're good now. Let's put the TV back.
Do we ever know how he's so good with a gun? Like, is there ever any?
Well, that's the thing. In Death Wish 1, he is, of course, he plays in all the films. He plays an architect, which I think he served in the Korean War, but he was if I can pronounce it, wait, this is very tough for me as a Dutch person. A conscientious objector. Did I pronounce it right?
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Very tough for me, that word, but no.
Now say it. Now have me say it in Dutch.
I don't even know the Dutch word for it at this moment.
No, but two of us.
He was that in the he was that in the Korean War. He was an objector. I'm not going to say the first part because that's the hardest one. But yeah, he was in the Korean War, so I guess he maybe did pick up a couple of skills there. So
yeah,
but then actually by the time he gets a gun in Death Wish 1, he definitely knows how to use it right away. Which comment was I at last? Oh yeah, this was it. Jason was in the woods for 20 years. Yeah,
of course. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, it makes sense.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'll do the Carlos Santana for you there, the prayer hands.
Okay, thanks, Michael. Yeah, that was definitely boobage alert right there. Yeah.
We're on it. Jeff's on it.
We honestly need Jason versus Pack of Wolves or versus Bigfoot. Versus Bigfoot, or have all the elements there. Yeah.
Well, Tahoe. There's a film Tahoe Joe 2 coming out, which is a Bigfoot movie, and the first Tahoe Joe's on Tubi. It's a good one. It's worth watching. Yeah, it's worth watching. And also, Night of the Demon, the 70s one, has got a really nice release at the moment with the PP chopping off scene, or the PP. Sorry, the PP ripping off scene.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
He was a large black man with a red beard. Yeah, I do like that scene that's coming up when the survivors of the scene there are describing what the vigilante looked like because they don't want to give Bronson's identity away because he was actually helping them. Yeah,
I love it.
So the guy or the woman is like, he was a large black man with a red beard. And he says like, I remember a short guy with a clump foot or something. Yeah.
Nice. That's good. That's good. I don't think that's too witty for Michael Winner to have written that.
Yeah.
Jason still nods. Yeah.
Jason versus Predator. That's another good idea. Yeah.
This film's being written in the comments. Anyone? Jason versus Predator versus Ferris Bueller, maybe.
Are you referring to the American Holiday, or are you referring to the
film? Yeah. We don't do much of it over in the UK, so I'd imagine is it Eli Roth? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. We also don't celebrate Thanksgiving over here, but yeah, it could have gone either way.
Yeah. I like
because it is coming up. Yeah.
Any opportunity to have a meal. Night of the Demon. It's just like big turkey meal. I'm in it. Yeah, let's go. Yes, the massacre at the end. It's sort of trippy, weird. Yeah, I do like that film. It's mad as hell.
Jason versus Predator reminds me of Superman versus Doomsday.
I just ordered the Batman Alien comic. It's from years ago, but I didn't even realize. I think it's from the 90s.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
And the front cover is like half of an alien, like mother, and the other half Batman. That's pretty cool. I don't know if it's any good or not. I'm going with not.
Facts, Nate. Facts.
Facts.
And we're all caught up in the comments. Wow.
Whoa, we did it, man. We did it. Well, you did it.
I just want to point out this scene. The guy playing the mayor is Anthony Francesca. Probably don't pronounce that right, but he was also in Dario Argento's Tenebrae.
Oh,
Played,
I love that film.
wasn't the main character in Tenebrae? Yeah, the writer.
Yeah, the writer. Yeah, what a good film.
Which I was going to say something else, but that would be spoiling the end of the film, so I'm not going to say that. But
yeah. I just realized I've got another video premiering as we're doing this. I'm like, oh, just popped up on my thing. It literally is just I did like a fan edit and a review of Raise the Titanic and Titanic 2, and I don't even know why I did it. I just did it for, as they say, shits and giggles.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah. And I ended up making fun of Titanic 2 just for the hell of it. Yeah, you spotted that, Mayan, as well. I'll just put hi all, watch Jeff.
That's putting hashtags in the description of the stream help with I don't know if it helps much. It's something I just always do because you do always hear people say like it can help, but yeah.
Yeah, I heard no more than 3 or something. Otherwise, it confuses I don't know if how true this is. Don't know.
Oh yeah, Mayan pointed out. How do you have a premiere at the same time?
I've just put hi all, watch 101 Bronson. I'm there now.
Oh, that's very true, Michael. Yeah, he does use the what is it, the John Kimball? No, not that's Arnold. Mr. Kimball. I don't know the first name. I think the last name is definitely Kimball that he uses, which I think he also uses as a pseudonym in Death Wish 3 as well.
So not Detective John Kimball.
Not Detective John Kimball.
Shut up!
I'm a cop, you idiot.
Everybody get down.
Put that cookie on. That's wrong movie. I'm the party pooper. Love that shotgun with him at the end of Tenebrae. Yeah, don't spoil it for people.
Okay, you win. You win, man. I'll do Rainier Wolfcastle instead. It's not a comedy.
It's not a comedy.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite. I think it's my second or third favorite of the Argento ones. That's for sure. Yeah.
I think Original Suspiria is. I know it's obvious, but that's my favorite.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I've not seen the new one.
Love that film. No, me neither. Haven't seen that one. Haven't seen the original.
Oh, thanks, Larry.
Oh, that's okay, Larry. Thanks for popping on. Yeah.
Get to the chapel.
As Bronson would say, good night or good day. What did he say when he said when he killed the punk there? Oh, goodbye. He just said goodbye. Very standard, but yeah. Anyway, Larry, thank you, buddy.
Now it'd be fuck you, wouldn't it? Everything is like anytime anyone shoots anyone, fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with Bronson, I guess, because there's only like 2 films. I think Michael Myers pointed this out on the previous stream. I think Bronson only has 2 films where he uses the F-bomb, and he only uses like 2, 3, or 4 times in total. So Bronson didn't use the F-bomb a lot, which for an action star, that's quite something, actually.
Yeah. I think it works well. I mean, it makes you a little bit. You have to be a bit more creative, or it gets to the point where things are quite boring. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Did some Raise the Titanic sightseeing when I went to St. Ives. Oh, yeah.
We've talked. This is the second time on your stream that St. Ives has been mentioned.
Yeah, it's also the title of a Bronson film. So
yeah, yeah, of course, yeah. I just remember there's 7 wives.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, Larry's working hard. Keep those cats to the lifestyle they've become accustomed to.
A lot of kittens to feed. Jason is always going to win, though I won Jason versus Cocaine Belly. That's another great idea. But Jason will win that too, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I love it, man. That's awesome.
And we have Cal Al Daly also watching on your channel.
Hey,
hello, everyone.
Hey, Cal.
Mayan is getting on the Arnold
bandwagon.
Get to the chopper.
Oh, you're better than me. Right, I'm leaving. I'll go back to doing Michael Winner. Get to the chopper and take all your clothes off.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Take your toy back to the carpet. Take your toy back to the carpet. Do it now.
I don't think Kindergarten Cop might get cancelled, but I think Kindergarten Cop 2 should get cancelled.
Yeah, I love Dolph Lundgren. I really love Dolph, but no, there's only one Kindergarten Cop, and that's Arnold. Yeah.
Can you imagine having to, making that movie, but like it's going to be a hit?
Yeah. Yeah, Phenomena. I do love Phenomena as well by Argento.
Oh, that's the
lovely Jennifer Connelly. Yeah.
Yeah, very young. Yeah, she's very young, isn't she?
Yeah, she was in her teens. I think she did that right after Once Upon a Time in America with Sergio Leone, where she was 14, 15.
Wow.
Something like that.
Sort of long career.
Chuck Norris doesn't like to use the F-bomb as well. That's true. Yeah, he's only
doesn't need to. He's stronger than strong language.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many Chuck Norris jokes we can make.
Am I the first one to say that he's stronger than strong language? Because it's not a very good joke. Sorry, just let my dog in. She's scratching at the door. The horror dog.
Well, I don't have that theme prepared, but I had a couple other things. We had the Canon logo coming up at the beginning because it's missing in the film, and we had a cool little intro that we did at the very beginning. But once I do some more of these and I get more comfortable with doing these, I might use the themes like Gareth does it, but I don't want to borrow too much from Gareth. So, oh, look at the doggy.
She's she loves a bit of Charles Bronson.
Hey, who doesn't?
I know. Hello, doggy. Yeah, that's a good dog. Yeah, I'll get you to record a little thing for me, like saying like "good doggy" in the style of.
Oh, yeah.
That would be cool. He'd have been good in like a Turner and Hooch movie, I think.
I would have loved to have seen that.
He missed that era, didn't he?
Don't get the criminals to me.
Yeah, you got K9, Turner and Hooch, all of those. He'd have been great in those. Top Dog with Charles Bronson.
Yeah, Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah. I was gonna say Chuck.
Oh, you're breaking up a bit, man. Don't leave me.
Am I?
Don't go.
You good? I'm good. I'm good.
No. Oh no. You gone Mr. Roboto on me. I can't watch this movie on my own. So. Nil by Mouth. I've not seen it. Should I watch it? Is it really like grim kind of poverty porn, or is it actually a good movie?
Are we back?
Yeah,
he's testing.
Yeah, we're live, pal.
There we go. It threw me out for some reason, but
yeah, you were doing a little Charles Bronson impression, and it just blew out the whole thing.
Too much Bronson.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Gareth. Yeah, they did have that different couple of logos. Yeah.
True. Oh yeah, I've seen New Year's Evil. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the first films, I think. A couple of the early ones, they had a very different logo. Yeah.
That's why, like, the sort of the craze of everything being like a Christmas, Thanksgiving, and nobody's ever done Pancake Day. So that's what my script's about, Pancake Day, because obviously it's a very, very British thing. So that's the poster behind me there that my friend did. Yeah, like I said, well, I think you were out, Jeff, but I was just saying, like, Nil by Mouth. I've never seen it. I'm aware of it. I was worried it was going to be like a bit too really well acted, maybe, but a bit too grim, a bit too much like sort of poverty porn. I don't know. a bit too grim. And is it about domestic violence? I don't know. But yeah, if you say I should watch it, Mike, I'll watch it. I trust your judgment.
Look who's here. Was that in reference to me or?
Come back.
We're here with you, Matt. Yeah, this was obviously when I was going.
Thanks, mate. I was losing it for a minute. I was like, who's going to do the?
It's very grim. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, who's going to do the impressions? I can only do Michael Winner. I can't.
So we do have Winner. Yeah.
We have a winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Pop quiz. Who connects? Yeah, New Year's.
Oh yeah,
I like that movie. Okay.
Death Wish 2, the Halloween.
That's a really good question.
It's not the hospital at the end, is it?
That's a good call. Do you know, Mayan's going to ask you? I don't know. I'm going to have to come back to that one because I have not got a clue. They're not. Is it something to do with location? It can't be location, can it? Or didn't they have Halloween? It's not like the rural area that they pertain it to be. It's maybe that they're both filmed in roughly the same area. I don't know. Oh, Who connects? So it's not Who. It's not Aware. Right?
Who? Oh, okay. That makes it a bit easier. Hopefully. Who connects this?
Is it maybe a stunt? Something to do with stunts? I don't know, because it's like all John Carpenter's guys are literally all John Carpenter's guys who all made films with them all. Whereas, it must be an actor.
Down a bit. It's definitely not Jamie Lee Curtis because she's not in this.
It's not Charles Bronson.
It's definitely not Donald Pleasance. He was in a different film with Bronson, so it's definitely not Donald Pleasance.
Not Charles Cyphers, no.
Yeah, Charles Cyphers. He's in this.
Is it?
I think. Yeah.
Boom. I like him. He's good actor.
I have to check the cast if I can find it anywhere, but I think it's Charles Cyphers that's in this.
Oh, I was accidentally correct.
Isn't he the cop in this film?
Yeah. He's in Assault on Precinct 13 as well.
Let me check my Bronson's loose book, The Making of the Death Wish. It should be in there. Something with the cast.
I love that you have that book to hand.
Yeah, always.
Like I imagine in any situation.
Well, they do list everyone that plays the one of the punks. We have Thomas Duffy, Kevin Major Howard, Lawrence Fishburne, the third. Let's see who plays the cop in this film. I think that's it. I think maybe Michael's already answered it. No, not yet. I think it is Charles Cyphers, though.
Oh man, yeah. I think
unless I'm very wrong.
No, the chat is Michael Myers in the chat is confirming our suspicions.
Ah, yes, thank you there.
Yeah, it was a kind of.
I didn't make that connection, but yeah, it is him as the cop in this film. Yeah,
inept cop.
And this is a question for me. Where did this love for Bronson come from? Well, you sort of pretty simple. Really, I sort of grew up watching these sort of tough guy films. I watched like the Stallones, like the Rambo films and Rocky films and whatever as a very young kid. The Arnold films, as obviously you guys just discovered when I did the impressions. And stuff like Clint Eastwood, and like my dad would sort of introduce me to these sort of films. And then I guess in my mid-teens, when I was like 14, 15, I guess, around that age, that's when I sort of discovered Bronson. My first Bronson film was Once Upon a Time in the West, and that's because I was a huge fan of the Sergio Leone films, the Fistful of Dollars, Few Dollars More, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, the Clint Eastwood films. And then I found out that there was another spaghetti western like it, which was Once Upon a Time in the West, and that one had Charles Bronson in it. And I watched that film, and I was like, wow, this dude is just as cool as Clint, if not even more. But nowadays, I would say they're probably at the same level for me. I really can't pick one over the other. But I did really love Charles Bronson in that film. And actually, Once Upon a Time in the West is my second favorite movie of all time. We watched my favorite film yesterday on Gareth's channel. But I love Once Upon a Time in the West so much that I was like, I need to check out some more of this guy's movies. And that's when I went into like the Death Wish films, The Mechanic, 10 to Midnight, Evil and Mandu, and so forth and so forth. And
Nice.
then at that time, I was contemplating doing a YouTube channel. And at that time, I couldn't really find too many videos on Charles Bronson, not too many sort of videos on Charles Bronson, not many videos, not many channels that really talked about him. So I was like, I'm going to start a channel, 101 Bronson. I'm going to make him the sort of the channel mascot. And at first, my
Oh,
intention was to just make it a Bronson channel, just do everything about Bronson, review all of his movies and stuff like that, which I might still do in the future, I might add. But obviously, the channel has sort of turned, and it's turned into like this sort of like general movie channel where I talk about all kinds of films and all kinds of actors and genres and stuff. But at the main
that's
center
cool.
and forefront, I think it's still Charles Bronson because he's still the channel sort of mascot because I do use his icon for my profile for the YouTube channel
Yeah,
picture and stuff. So he's
it's
still
really cool, man. It's really
obviously the
cool.
center of it. But yeah, it started off as a big tribute to Bronson, and I guess it still is now because now we have declared Bronson month because yeah, this
Yeah.
month on November the 3rd, he would have turned 102 years old if he was still alive. So
Wow. You know, I'm so glad May asked you that because that was going to be literally the first thing that I asked, and then it went out of my head when we were having like technical when I was struggling with my background earlier on, and I was like, that was literally going to be the first thing I was asked. I'm so glad
oh
May
yeah,
did that because yeah, I was really interested in because it's not something that maybe you'd expect sort of people my age and older to be really into like Charles Bronson or like maybe from the Dirty Dozen or things like
oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
Because that was my introduction to him.
Oh, that was going to be one
'Cause
of my questions. What's your introduction? But yeah, there you
right, there you
go.
go. I've answered it. Yeah, because I watched all of those, and even though like I love them all, they were all like my own little made-for-TV movies that I would just I'd go back and watch all of. I think there's three. And
Yeah,
then I would get my little toy soldiers, and they'd all be the different ones because I like things like that where each character has a very distinct type, and like they all kind of camaraderie and coming together. Yeah, so it's a completely different. I just think it's really cool that you've got him as your like say mascot is a good way to put it. I think that's really
yeah.
sweet. Man. Yeah, should do it every year at the same time, even if you do
I,
some of the same movies again. Like that'd be
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, no, definitely. I mean, if this Bronson month is going to be, somewhat successful, and so far, like I said, I'm really very happy and very sort of humbled by the response to it. Like everybody, a lot of people are tuning in and stuff. Got a lot of likes and great sort of feedback to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
might
should.
definitely consider doing it again next year. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do. Me and you will do an unofficial one. We'll do one of the knockoff ones with that guy in it.
That's Charles Bronson, the real boogeyman. Well, yeah. Just ask the
Another
punks that are
mashup.
about.
Another.
Just
Yeah.
ask the punks that are about to get blown away here in this scene.
Yeah. Exactly. Blow. Blow. It's really dark on my screen. It's like I can't see a thing. Good job. That's a big white car
Yeah.
and a
You
white
got the
hat.
old guy there who has the rainbow suspenders on, which I think also was a Simpsons gag at one point.
Yeah, rainbow suspenders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take this blender. Rainbow suspenders.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, why is Charles Cypher still working in Halloween Kills? Yeah, because he should be
Mm.
retired by that point.
It's like we need somebody to just hold on to from these who's not dead.
Yeah, obviously we got that, and yeah, the character as well as the actor should be retired by this point, but
Yeah.
it's been quite a few years since the original Halloween. Still on active duty in Kills, and it's like 80 years old. That's right. Oh, yeah, goes the car over the cliff. I do want to showcase this cool explosion. This is an 80s film. Every car explodes.
Yeah, instantly.
Yeah.
Boom. Have some of that. The guy with the hat looks a little bit like a sort of thin Sam Kinison.
Yeah.
Curly top.
Yeah, just for this, yeah, probably to have a, like Matt said, like a tie back to the original Halloween. Yeah. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for the question. It was a good question.
Was.
And we're glad.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we are, man. It's awesome. I was watch our channel all the time. Yeah, if I forget something, man, I'll remember it. Like my name, my age.
Oh, first one from Michael was Stand at Midnight on TV. Yeah, that's a great one. I
Ooh.
remember when I saw that for the first time, I was like, what the hell is this? This is like a Bronson slasher film. This is awesome.
Do you think they ever showed it on TV starting at 10 to midnight? They got to, right?
They must have. That would have been like the ultimate sort of what do you call it? Great promotion for the film.
Yeah.
Watch
Like, what
10 to
time is it
Midnight
on?
starting at 10 to midnight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only tonight on BBC Two or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've taken Garrett's style and ran with it. Makes for really great streams. Why did I read that as Bronson? He's really taken over. Sort of read that in Bronson's voice.
And by your style, I think we mean like your rap stylings, like, you know, your
Today's lesson.
We've got to be careful. Though.
Are not yet.
Yeah, we don't want you and Gareth to turn into the new Tupac and Biggie rivalry.
Oh no, I don't think that's gonna happen. Me and Gareth get on like a house on fire. I mean, I've been on 20, 30 streams just on his channel alone. So
it's fine. You're not what's the word? You're not a nemesis.
Not yet, but Garrett has warned me that I do have to be careful because I can still make that list.
Oh, let's do a quick time check on the movie. Where we're up to, man.
We are at 1 hour and 7 minutes and 57 seconds. Almost at 1:08.
Oh, okay, perfect. I'm an architect.
Oh yeah, this is where he actually does some architecting work. He's going over the building plans. You got here the entrance with the marble statues. Here you get it with the concrete.
You're a genius. Yeah, the people are like, you're a genius. What a great idea.
Hey, what's going on in here?
I could listen to you just act the film out, to be honest, man. And you probably could.
Probably. Yeah. Watched it quite a bit.
Yeah. I was like that with films when I was a kid, like, and none of them were cool films. They were literally like Flight of the Navigator, Young Guns, what's the James Bond one that Living Daylights. These were films that I just watched over. Three Men and a Baby. Films that were just on a lot that I watched over and over again, and I could pretty much tell you word for word what's going on.
Those were pretty much my early sort of films that I really watched as a 5-6-year-old. Even when I watched the Bond films and the Rocky films, were all on TV.
Yeah.
I have fond memories of those. Those were sort of like my first sort of cinematic experiences, if you will. That's sort of the foundation of my, I guess, my movie tastes, if you will. So
yeah,
it all stemmed from Bond and from the Rocky films, and then it grew from there.
It's so important, I think, to get kids into the cinema when they're young, so that they can kind of build a connection with a film. Like for me, it was like E.T. and Ghostbusters. Like I lost one of my first teeth, I think, in Ghostbusters. Like it was, it stays with you, man.
Yeah, definitely. Those are the memories that are going to last you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and the tooth never came back. No, I was joking.
Could have shown from noon till 3 at noon, but would have to do a lot of ad breaks. Yeah, because that film is only like 90 minutes or something. So you would need a couple of ad breaks for sure. Yeah. Garrett is organizing a hit on Jeff. Well, luckily there's an ocean separating us, so
it's going to take a while to get to you.
Doing early Photoshop with us. Yeah, he's going to do that in, I guess, about 20 minutes from now. So when that's going to happen. Can you tell the real fifth Beatle tap says hello? Wait, what? Can you tell the real fifth Beatle tap says hello? Thank you.
Maybe on different channels, maybe.
Oh yeah, of course, because he's on your channel. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, thanks. Everybody get.
That's okay.
It's all right if you say it out loud. It's okay. I guess everybody needs to get over onto Jeff's channel, man, because it's Bronson. I just wanted to, like I said, I just wanted to make a cool thumbnail. I want to also use my what do you call it, StreamYard, because I paid for it. I'm just like, I want to get the most out of it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with the paid StreamYard, you can do so many cool things, like no watermark. You can do your backgrounds and stuff. I think you can do that on a free. No, you can actually. I don't remember.
There's some things
had the paid version for a couple of months now. So yeah.
Fly the Navigator. Yeah.
I never really got why you give them the radio, because it picks up the police frequency, I think. But why he gives him the radio, I think he says he has a spare or he has a new one, and this is an older model, but it still works and not using it or something. I think that's the explanation that he sort of gives for it. Flight of the Navigator seems to be completely forgotten about. Yeah. Looking forward to that watch party that's going to happen. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, that'll be good. I'm looking forward to. He was at a convention, Joey Kramer, and I didn't go. I really wanted to. I've still got my VHS of it when I was a kid that I bought from video store. Just one of my favorite ones to actually have in my. Oh, it's downstairs in my VHS player because I was testing it. I was testing it to see if it was going to work for Man and Gareth's stream. Yeah. Oh, is it really at Disney World? Oh, it's wrecked. Oh, I was so excited, and then I was.
All the dreams were shattered right there.
Yeah, that was it. It still stands up. It's a great film.
Yeah, definitely.
The kids
I think we might have shown a couple of boobs, because I think in that scene where Bronson was running for the apartments, you could see I think it was only like 5 seconds. So we're not taken down yet. So I think we're still live. Yeah. Also
I reckon it's
the
probably
boobs slipped through.
I was going to say they were so small that like pin. This isn't a comment on anybody's. I'm going to stop talking now. Who am I to say?
Please carry on, because I'm going to get a quick refill for my drink. I'll be right back.
Oh, please keep digging yourself into a big hole, Matthew.
Hang on, I'm going to let you respond to Papmaster, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you get a certain amount of schooling, hopefully, don't you, from your family, and then the rest of the time, as you get older, you kind of build your own taste, or you go the exact opposite. I was having this discussion with somebody recently. He was saying about his kids, and he wants to give them like a quality diet of stuff, and I was like, yeah, but we had like He-Man and Transformers, which were essentially just adverts, but we loved them, and if my mum and dad had told me not to like them, I'd have found a way to watch them. So yeah, it's one of those, isn't it, really? It's good to give them a good diet of cool things to watch, but if you try and push it too much, you end up where you go the opposite way. It's a bit like if somebody tries to get you into their football team, you end up supporting the opposite one just to be different. See, I didn't talk about the boobs or anything while Jeff's been gone, so I did well. I'm going to have a look down the list here as well. The Hoggle puppet from Labyrinth, if you Google him now, it looks like a rotting corpse. Yeah, it's like some of the big gremlins, like screen-used gremlins, are all rotted and falling apart. It's usually the joints of them where they start going. You can see the metal bits. Unlike my little stripe figure, which obviously isn't screen-used or anything. This is from the 80s, the original one. He's like got metal wires all through him, but he's actually done pretty well to stay in thing. But the big ones where everything's kind of padded out more, it's like their elbows and the head start lolling, and yeah, it's going to make you sad seeing those things. Oh, my dog wants Spike. No, you can't have him. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? It's a tough one, that though, isn't it? About what passes for cinema now and things like that. And because obviously it's tempered with our own nostalgia and things that we liked. Some things certainly are crap. Like, I think 100% like no are not very good. But I'm not sure. Like, it's a bit like Harry Potter's not for me. I'll say that quietly, but like I didn't really enjoy any of Harry Potter stuff. But like, there's like a whole generation of people who won't hear a word against it. So I don't know, man. So I guess it's okay to like a movie. But
Yeah,
I get it.
definitely.
I know what you mean. Now there's just so much, and a lot of it is just dross. But
Yeah.
you can sift through it. For example, even on like Disney, and we're questionable morals and ethics of Disney. But like something like Bluey is on there, and like Bluey is awesome. I didn't think I'd be watching Charles Bronson talking about Bluey.
That's okay. I mean, sometimes we go a bit off subject.
What do you think Charles Bronson's favorite cartoon was?
Ooh,
Or do you think
good
he ever
question.
watched one?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know because he grew up a very poor family during the Depression and stuff. So I don't think they had TV in their house when they were kids.
Yeah. There are other ways of entertaining
he worked the coal mines when he was very young and stuff. So I don't think he had much time for TV anyway. So
no.
I think he was born into a family of like 10 children or something. I think he was like in the middle somewhere. He had like 5 brothers and sisters or something like that.
What's his background, like sort of ethnicity wise? Where
I think he came from a Lithuanian family who emigrated to the US. Emigrated to the US, I should say. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So he's using the Tipex there. I'm going to throw a quiz question out. What's the link to people? So what's the link between the band The Monkees and Tipex?
Monkees and Tipex.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't think I have the answer, so we're going to throw that to the chat.
Yeah. Liquid paper, as they say.
My babies were Bluey and Bingo for Halloween.
Nice. It's so good. And it's a relatively small company that built that up. Obviously, it's on the big streaming things now, but yeah, just quality got through the cracks. Yeah, Tom and Jerry, man. And I quite like my favorite cartoon is What's Opera Doc. That's my with Kill the Webbit and all that. Yeah. That's just amazing.
And this has got to be the most Bronson proposal ever. He says, "Will you marry me? Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious." And then that's it. She doesn't even say yes or no. Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you want me to do? Get down on one knee?
Yeah, he just sits there with his champagne glass. Will you marry me?
He's never gonna do that. He's never gonna do the big romantic thing.
Well, I don't know what he actually did with Jill Ireland, because obviously I should point out that Jill Ireland here was his real wife at the time.
Yeah,
and they were married from I think from 1968 until her death in 1990 when she died of cancer, unfortunately.
Yeah. She's British originally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a funny story because he was working on The Great Escape, obviously with David McCallum, who's one of the cast members. And she was actually married to David McCallum at the time, but I think at the time Bronson said, "I'm going to steal your wife." And he actually made it happen. He actually stole away David McCallum's wife. Yeah.
Wow. At least he was upfront about it.
Yeah.
She's got a bit of a hat there, a bit of an Annie Hall style hat.
Yeah, very true.
I think that's one of my favorite films, Annie Hall. I think the new generation would think
Norma Bates.
Norma Bates.
Should have given her an engagement gun.
Yeah, like a diamond gun.
Like an inscription on the gun or something,
yeah. Be my punk.
Hey, baby, I gotta shoot this question. Marry me. Or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
This is where he goes to kill the final guy in the mental hospital. And he's posing as the doctor. And I like that the guy, one of the, I think that's Charles Cyphers that's coming up. There's the guard. That's the security guard. I think he's coming up there in a few seconds. I think he actually says to Bronson, like, it's all done with kindness now, isn't it, Doc? And he says, well, therapy. But he should have said, I've been known to kill with kindness. That would have been a more Bronson line.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, that's him. That's Charles Cyphers.
Yeah. He's oh, by the way, it was Mike Nesmith's family are the people who are the Tipex inventors. So that was the link. Yeah. If anybody was wondering. And that's why he was super rich and he was like a proper hippie and had no real motivation to do anything. That's why he kind of ended up in the Monkees by accident.
Yeah.
Charles Bronson would have hated hippies.
Oh yeah.
Who hates hippies more, Cartman or Charles Bronson?
Or DiCaprio from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He also hated hippies.
Yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, he likes toasting them.
Bunch of fucking hippies.
Yeah. Oh, what a film! And the book's great as well.
Yeah, I love that. I also have the novelization by Tarantino. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's good. And there's on the Video Archive podcast, he's done like 2 or 3. It's really good, isn't it? It's all through Jack Dalton's film history, and it's amazing. It's so good. There's like 3 episodes back to back where he's interviewing Jack Dalton and reading the interviews, talking about the films he was in.
Oh yeah,
so much fun. It's like another part of the film.
Yeah, I love it. It's like an extension onto the film, indeed. Yeah, I love that. So
yeah.
I remember seeing that film in cinemas in what was that, 2019? That's 4 years ago now. Yeah, bloody hell.
I watched it twice back to back because my friend was going to come with me, and then he didn't turn up. And then he did turn up. I didn't have the heart to tell him I'd already seen it, so we watched it again straight away. This is like 6 hours.
I love that film. Yeah.
Oh, it's great. And do you know what I think the thing about it was good sort of backward or reading on it or listening to it. The podcast You Must Remember This did all about 20 episodes all about the Manson family, and it pretty much follows the same structure as Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's almost identical. I wonder if Tarantino was watching it as well, or listening to it as well.
Could be.
Yeah, it's fascinating. It is really, really fascinating stuff. Oh, and there's a big chunk of it about Dennis Wilson and getting involved with Manson.
Yeah, with the
oh, man. Yeah. Oh, here we are in the big fight now. This is a bit like that Bond film in the where he throws the urine in the guy's face.
Oh yeah, Never Say Never Again. Yeah. Yeah, but Bronson gets actually stabbed a bit by this guy.
Really? In real life?
Well, not in real life. No, in the movie.
Oh, in the movie. I thought it said for realsies.
He wouldn't.
Yeah, there's more stabbing in this. Yeah, it just bounced right off.
And there you go. Gets electrocuted.
His hair's already quite, sort of Yahoo serious.
This is a pretty over the top kill, but I love it.
Yeah, shocking.
Positively shocking.
Yeah. Yes, Miss Moneypenny. Miss Messy Pussy.
Hi, Captain.
That's my only bit. Oh, hi there. What's up, man? You come for some Charlie B action?
You come for some Bronson, but then we do Sean Connery. Yes.
Yeah. I can only say rude things as Sean Connery. I don't want to get a reputation.
A lot of people can do Sean Connery, but they don't do the depth of his voice that well. You got to get deeper with your voice. That's your trick. That's your trick to it all.
Do you do a Michael Caine?
I can only do the line from what is it? The Italian Job. You were only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. The only line I can do is Michael Caine.
Because there's 2 Michael Caines, isn't there? There's Michael Caine when he's young, and he's always like this, and he's always doing the things. I only told you to blow it, and then there's shall I prepare the Batmobile, Master Bruce? And it's like, it's a little bit, it's kind of broken.
Yeah. I do love that bit when, what is it, Steve Coogan and
Rob Brydon.
Yeah, when they do the Michael Caine face-off with each other. I do love those skits.
Yeah, that's good. That might be where I got that from, actually.
I'm not going to do it, Master Wayne. I won't bury another Batman.
Yeah.
No, I sort of, with the British impressions, I can't do it that well, except for Sean Connery. I could sort of do him a bit. And,
yeah, he's unique, isn't he, though? He's unique.
I try to do a little bit of Roger Moore. He's very sort of posh, very that sort of voice, but very deep. Yes, my name is Bond, James Bond.
Got the eyebrow up.
Okay, wait, there we go, a little bit.
The Rock as well. Alrighty then. Yeah, true. Sucks. I'm fuck you, Mike Nesmith. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Sorry.
Robin Sherwood looks lovely in the canon. Oh yeah, she was in a canon documentary. She also spoke about Death Wish 2, and yeah, that's true.
Is that her real name? Do you reckon? Or stage name?
I'll have to look it up. It could very well be a stage name. I think. Yeah.
Robin of. Her middle name is of.
Robin of Sherwood. Yeah. I'm 47. If it goes hard, it's a bonus. Keep it clean, guys. Although we're watching Death Wish 2, so I guess we're okay.
Yeah, this is X-rated stuff.
That's kind of sounds like a posh man trying to do Cockney.
I think that's a compliment.
I'll take it.
I'll take what I can get.
Yeah. Michael Caine in my favorite movie, The Prestige. Yeah.
Oh, I like Get Carter. I think Get Carter's my favorite. He's a big man, but he's out of shape. And for me, it's a full-time job.
It's a full-time job, yeah. Yeah, we need to wear a safari suit to go full Roger Moore. Very true.
I can only go
safari suits.
He was cool. There's a really nice story about Roger Moore bumping into a kid on a flight, and
I think I've heard this.
Yeah, it's so nice. The guy does a wrestling podcast, so I actually heard him talk about it as well, because it's kind of gone viral. And for those of you who have it, it's really nice. So he runs over and he's like, "Are you James Bond?" And he's like, "Well, I have to, I have to pretend. Essentially, I have to pretend I'm not, because what is it?
Blofeld.
Blofeld. Yeah, and he writes it down and he signs it. Oh, so nice.
Yeah,
you never hear anything bad about him, do you?
Yeah, never. Yeah. No, I've only heard positive things about Roger Moore. Yeah.
Same with Michael Caine as well.
Probably why he's my favorite Bond. Yeah.
See, mine's Timothy Dalton. I'm one of the few. But I met Mariam Darbo from The Living Daylights, and I wanted her to sign my Aha record, and she couldn't have been ruder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the only person I've met of like that sort of, in those sort of situations. It was just like essentially just told me to fuck off. took my money though.
That's a shame.
I really liked her as well in that film when I was a kid, because that's a cracking film, The Living Daylights. Underrated.
Yeah, I do like it. I used to when I was a kid. I thought it was one of the lesser ones when I was a kid, but I've really come around to it over the recent sort of years. That's a really good film.
I think on Her Majesty's Secret Service is one of those as well, where it's actually
that's always been my favorite. I've got the poster right there. Yeah.
Oh, cool! I've got something you might like actually that I picked up.
Ooh.
Show you this. It's a bit of a weird one. It's Japanese laser disc of Her Majesty's Secret Service.
That is nice. Let me put a close up on that.
Oh, let me get that on this. It's still got the banner on it as well, which I've ripped a little bit.
Very nice.
Really cool. Yeah. They're really cheap these as well.
Who loves you, baby? I love Telly Savalas.
Yeah, who loves you, baby? And that's it. The film's over, man.
This is it. The credits are rolling. Yeah.
We did it. We finally got rid of all the punks.
Yeah, the streets of LA are a lot safer now.
Yeah. Only two stunt coordinators.
Street cleaning. Yeah. Oh yeah, only 2.
He did all his own stunts, man.
Of course, it's Bronson.
Real bullets. Can you imagine? It's like, I'm not doing it unless they're using real bullets. Oh man, that was fun. That was a crazy film, but it's going to get crazier tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's going to get way crazier because that's also a weird thing. Like you have Death Wish 1, it's set in New York City. Death Wish 2 is LA. Then Death Wish 3 is New York again. They sort of alternate between New York and LA with each film. So tomorrow evening with Dave Savage Zombie Reviews, we're going to witness Bronson bringing World War III to the streets of New York. So yeah, stay tuned for that one.
If you like explosions.
Oh yeah, you're going to definitely get your money's worth for that one.
Just seeing if I'm around, if I can actually watch it tomorrow, if I'm working. Oh man, I hope I can.
So, it's the same time as the stream we're doing today, so.
Cool. Same time, same channel.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Yeah. Now say that exactly the same as how Charles Bronson would say it.
There's the, as I was saying, the Majesty Secret Service poster right there, if you can see it.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. We have all the time in the world.
While we're talking some Bond, I got my, I think these are not coming. Oh yeah, they are. There's my Bond sort of figure collection.
Nice. Oh, what company made those? Are they NECA? No, they don't look like.
No, Sideshow Collectibles. I made them back in 2002.
Ooh.
That's when they started for the 40th anniversary. They put them out and get some more light here. Actually, let me see if I can
that
quickly.
sounds awesome, man.
Where is it? Crap, where's the settings for the camera? Let's flip the camera. There we go. Now I can actually. And yeah, of course, there's Big Sean, George, Roger
Moore,
Dalton. There you go.
Yes, my man. He's behind.
Pierce. And then a couple of other of the side characters, a couple of other Bonds, and then he's in the dark a bit, but that's also Big Sean from Goldfinger. That's from a different company. That's Big Chief Studios that put them out recently. I guess in 2018 or something. There you go. There's a bit more light. Yeah.
But obviously, the best Pierce Brosnan film ever is with "Maybe You Shouldn't Be Living Here" in it. I don't know what's that one. Oh, that where he plays the Irish guy, and somehow doesn't play it convincingly, even though he is an Irish guy. What is it called? Oh man, this is one for a watch party for somebody to have a fantastically terrible time watching it. It's Taffin, 1988's Taffin, with Taffin. Maybe you shouldn't be living here, and it literally goes on like that for
because Brosnan sort of has a bit of a weird sort of accent. It's not fully Irish, but then it's also it's sort of a mix of accents, isn't it?
Yeah. I think a lot of time spent in the US is kind of and I'm not even sure how much of his youth he spent in Ireland as well, because I think he then moved over to do acting training in London.
Yeah.
So there's it's such a funny film. He also calls somebody a dirty fucker in it as well.
I love that.
I timed that perfectly.
Yeah. Almost spilled my drink.
Yeah. Dirty fucker.
That bombshell. Let's get to a couple more comments. Love Michael Caine and Jack the Ripper. I haven't seen that one. I do have to check that one out.
Yeah, man. Good call.
Come on, we all know the best movie Caine did was On Deadly Ground. Yeah, that's true. Fuck, these animals stink. Bring me a washcloth. With his greasy, slick back hair in that one. Yeah. Oh, this is for Marion Darbo, yeah. Still recovering from Extra.
Yeah, she was just in a bad mood. I didn't take it personally. Charles the Revenge.
Oh yeah.
A shark with a vendetta.
Now, Caine doesn't remember doing that film, but he remembers the house it bought him. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prestige is good. It's Mayan's favorites.
I need to rewatch that. I don't think I watched it since it came out.
Best. Oh, yeah, he's correcting because he misspelled best there in the comment. But that's okay, Bob. We knew what you meant. Crazy transgender. That's a little rude, but hey, it's the internet. Everyone's rude. Lift the cards up. I can't see him down there. Yeah. Now, you do better, Michael Caine. You say a line as Michael Caine.
So, lift the cards up. I can't. No, I can't do it. I was doing Michael Winner. Can you imagine Michael Winner like just being an actor and doing all this? Being
yeah.
James Bond, you know. James Bond. James Bond.
Yeah. That wouldn't be too bad, actually. Well, yeah, I guess it would be.
Yeah,
but...
it would. It'd be terrible. It's
you
not
would
as good
definitely
as
have the sleazy sex part of Bond down, but yeah.
True. I think that a lot of these mashups that we've come up with and these ideas for films that we've come up with tonight, I mean, that's possibly the worst one.
Yeah. It can only go up from here. Yeah. Right, that would be the Clash of the Michaels, yeah.
Yeah. Michael Myers versus Michael Caine versus Michael
Winner. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Versus Michael Barrymore. No. Or Michael Too Far.
Anyway, on that bombshell.
We went to Michael Too Far.
The Clash of the Michaels. That's the Clash of the Michaels. That's the last idea we're going to probably have for tonight.
We need to finish on a quote from the film, man. You need to do something from the film.
Oh, I'm gonna lead us out in the Bronson style. Yeah. Well,
Nice.
Anyway, I just at this point want to say thank you to everybody that has tuned into this one for Death Wish 2. I want to thank you, Matt, for joining me once again. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on.
No, thank you, man. Thanks for having me. I had a really fun time. It was we covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, definitely.
Most of it was about Charles Bronson.
Yeah, we kept it mostly on topic, which is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, even though sometimes we get off topic, it's not a bad thing because there's only so much you can say about Death Wish 2. I mean, we went over some trivia, went over the connection to Halloween 2. We went over the what was it, Bronson surgery and stuff. So we kept it on topic for
a lot
if
of it. If people are tuning in just to hear us go through the IMDb trivia page, then you know.
Plus, we've had Michael Winner and Charles Bronson on the voices. So
Arnie,
Michael Caine, Sean Connery.
A little bit of Pierce Brosnan.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, say
top of the morning to you. No, I can do Pierce.
Top of the morning. Yeah.
So on that note, we have a couple of people already saying goodbye. So yeah, good night, Bob. Thanks, Mayan, for tuning in. Yeah, we'll definitely tomorrow. Death Wish 3.
Yes.
Same Bronson time, same Bronson channel. That's tomorrow with Dave Savage zombie reviews again. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you, Michael. Yeah, we're tomorrow. Wildy is coming. We're still waiting for him. The mail hasn't gone in yet. It's probably going to come in tomorrow evening.
Cool.
With Wildy. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. Good night, Matt. And thank you once again.
Good night, my friend.
Thanks
for having me.
That tuned in that I didn't mention. Scroll back. Gareth was here. Papmaster, Real Fabil, Mike, everybody. Love you guys. You're all great. Thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah.
And with that, we are going to lead it out with some Bronson. Let's see, what did he say again? Tomorrow, yeah, what else would I be doing? I'll be killing some muggers, probably.
Muggers.
Some muggers. I mean, this is an idea. Let's lead it out with Michael Winner saying
no.
Charlie. So I'm going to do a little scene, and you're going to say, "All right, Charlie, that's enough."
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. So me first.
Jesus. Where you going to meet him? I shot the guy, and then Michael Winner has to say cut.
Okay, Charlie. Can you do that again? This time, do it a little bit more with more boobs.
All right, Michael, if you say so. And with that, we are saying goodbye, guys.
Good night, everyone.